Hi, my name is Mark I. Jacobson, and I'm here with my good friend Arian Black.
Now, Mark, you've had a long career as a writer, and I've been performing magic all over the world. I think between the two of us, we have definitely heard it all. I remember one day we had a conversation about the stupid things that people say.
Well, yeah, we did, and we realized that there was a whole lot we could talk about because you know what? People say a lot of stupid things.
Do a lot of stupid things too.
Let's talk about some of them.
It is, again, stupid shit that people say or do.
Yeah, I mean, going back to you playing with dolls. Yeah, you played with dolls because you're a girl.
Yeah.
But guess what? I hate to burst your bubble, folks, but one of the biggest selling toys when I was growing up for boys was G.I. Joe, which
Is a
last time
doll.
I checked is a doll. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but we didn't see it that way. The girl played with dolls. The boy played with GI Joe.
Yeah.
There,
Yep.
there's, a, and yet, if a boy played with an easy bake oven, what's wrong with him? If that same boy grows up to be a 5-star chef, wow,
Yep.
and nobody thinks that.
Nobody, nobody thinks that. Nobody questions those things because a five-star chef, people don't think of a woman as a five-star chef.
No, they think of chefs as men.
Right.
But if that
And
same,
so, you
yeah,
know,
go ahead.
there is this huge disconnect that leads to, like, we're talking about the stupid shit that people say or do. And it's because of a disconnect that oh, hold on a second. My computer's trying to tell me that I'm, you know,
Oh, you
doing.
don't know how to deal with that. You're a woman. Tell me about it. And I'll
That's what I
fix
have
it.
you for.
That's right. You need me around to tell you how your computer is doing. Because I'm a guy. We know that stuff. We don't even have to learn it. It's hardwired.
Of course it is.
I know about it. And when I learned it? I learned all this computer stuff almost instantaneously because when I was about 8 years old, I decided to see what would happen if you stuck a bobby pin into an outlet and found out it's not a pleasant thing, but I knew all about computers right after that. It's just amazing how that worked.
And you still have all your fingers and toes. That's,
Yes,
yeah.
it kind of threw me off the chair. I was,
Yeah.
but I learned computers because of that. It was almost instantaneous. Like the electricity went into me because I'm a guy
Uh huh.
and taught me all about computers.
Because computers weren't
Even
around when you were that age.
no, they weren't, but I knew they were coming after I stuck that bobby pin into the outlet. It was just amazing. I had this.
Ah, okay. So you tapped into the universal
Oh yeah,
enlightenment.
it would have killed you, but for me, it made me like a tech god. It was amazing. No, actually, I'm just being silly here. It's just I don't know. People all the time. People say. I remember a long time ago because I'm on crutches, and somebody walked up to me and said, and put out their hand. And before I could do anything, they said, "Can you shake?" So I stood there and shook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's like, talk about stupid things. People have these preconceived notions of what you are, just from what they see.
You know what's one of the weirdest preconceived notions is that people with disabilities are have a lesser intelligence. And yet, one of the smartest men in the world was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but then I got out. So that doesn't really count because,
I'm thinking of the one in England,
oh, right, that
obvious.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but, it was,
He's not around anymore. So, you can fill the void.
no, but he was cool. He had this keyboard
He
and he could
was
do all,
cool.
yeah, I loved his voice.
So there is now a charity where
I
you
guess I
can
shouldn't say,
donate your voice
yeah.
so that people can have a distinct voice instead of the same computer voice that he had. Did you know that?
Now that would have been cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I don't know if they particularly want my voice.
They need all sorts of people, all sorts of vocal tones and stuff because it's for, you know, anyone and everyone that needs that kind of voice. And they're finding that by giving people a distinct voice, it gives them not, it doesn't give them the personality, but it helps them say, this is part of my personality. Just like my voice is distinct to me, it is part of who I am. But if you have a generic voice, people look at you generically.
Well, that's true, but there's also another factor. What we hear as our voice isn't what other people hear as our voice, and we're not quite sure what that is.
That's why once you edit this, I will not listen to it because I hate the sound of my voice.
Well, I mean, and I see. I hear my voice. I don't hear it really high, but I hear it higher than other people hear it.
Oh,
Be,
interesting.
because people have told me that my voice is really relaxing, and if I were listening to the voice that I'm hearing while I'm talking to you, I'm not sure I would find that relaxing. In
Well,
fact, I try not to
I
listen to
can do
me.
a relaxing voice too.
Hey, baby, I can do my Barry White. If you want, I'll do my Barry. I swear, if she keeps egging me on, I'm going to do my Barry White.
I think you should do your Barry White.
Oh baby, oh baby. It's not a very good one. I never said it was good. I just said I could do it. But no, that sounds kind of interesting. See, the funny thing is, we want to live in a world where we don't want to interact with humans, but we want what we interact with to be human.
I want to interact with humans. I don't know about you.
See, I
You
don't.
are the
That's
one that doesn't want to interact with humans.
no, no.
I do. I and I think it's because I was on stage for so long. I, you know, I get a certain amount of um pleasure from interacting with humans. But I can only take so much of it. And then I'm like, okay, I got to go.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like small talk, and if I have to do small talk, like go into a room where I don't know people, you know this about me, but I turn into sarcastic Mark. But it's a sarcastic Mark where they don't necessarily know I'm being sarcastic, but I'm having a blast, you know,
Yeah.
and that ends up being me. I mean, I become sarcastic Mark in a room full of people. If they're asking stupid stuff or I'll just become. I mean, if it's people who are and I'm having a conversation with, that's not the case. But if I'm in a room of people and they're just asking all sorts of stupid stuff and everything, I just become sarcastic Mark, and they don't even know it.
That's the problem with sarcasm.
But I love it. I know it's happening,
Yeah.
you know. But
But there are people that probably walked away from you going, he's mean.
they probably did, and they probably didn't know that I didn't really give a crap. So yeah.
So what is your favorite thing where you just roll your eyes and you go, "Oh my god, I can't believe that stupid shit just came out of your mouth."
It's going to be the number one thing that I think most people are going to say, but I have a different spin on it. I say it when it comes to politics. When people start talking about politics and they are only talking about whatever side they're on, if they're only talking about their side of politics as if nothing else exists,
Yeah.
that's when, and I don't care. I'm not taking sides. I'm not saying one way or the other.
No, both sides do it. I
Yeah,
agree.
because both
Yeah.
sides do it. But and they do it all over the world, they don't only do it here.
Right. Yeah.
And when they start doing that, I kind of just roll my eyes and kind of go, no, that doesn't work with me because my basic thing. I mean, let's face it. I started out as a reporter. I got my journalism degree. Started out as a reporter. Went into magazine feature writing and everything else. But I love research, and when I see something, I research it. It doesn't always go the way I want it to go. I may say I want to arrive at this conclusion, and after doing a lot of research, I may find out I ain't going to arrive at that conclusion no matter how much I try.
Right.
But that's not the point. So, hey, thanks for listening to Stupid Things People Say. Now it's your turn to tell us about the stupid things people say.
And do, except that you switch the parts.
I thought it was, oh, wait a minute, that was you. Yes, I'm me, you're you. Got to remember that.
Again, stupid
Okay.
shit that people say and do.
Okay.
So I'd like to say thanks for listening to stupid shit people say. Now it's your turn to tell us about the stupid things people say to you.
If you have unique and absolutely riveting stories, you'll get a $10 Amazon gift card and a thank you. And really, the card is more important than the thank you. But if you have something to say, text us at 702-509-1424.
And don't forget to keep coming back to our stories. But Mark, I gotta run. I have stupid shit to do.
Well, then you do your stupid shit. I'll do my stupid shit, and we'll talk later.
See ya.
Bye.